Hi guys, good morning and welcome to our PE and computer review. So for this one, we are going to learn the terminologies. What is rhythmic routines? They are sets of movements, skills done to the beat of music. Again, rhythmic routines are sets of movement skills done to the beat of music. So we have also the different movements, the locomotor, and then locomotor movement. So we have here a bending, skipping, okay, jumping, swaying, and leaping. Okay, so make sure I put there a picture, and then you are going to name it. Is the student doing a bending, a skipping, a jumping, swaying, or leaping? Okay, that you are going to name the action or the movement that the picture is shown. Okay pa? So now let's proceed to the basic dance steps. Okay, for this one, I have a picture there, picture of these steps, and you are going to identify if it is a touch step, a waltz, okay, side step, okay, close step. Okay, so as you can see, if you can see this picture, then it is a touch step. Okay, please remember the picture. This picture is a touch step. Okay, next is the point step. If you can see this picture in your exam, then this one is a point step. There's a clue. There's point, point. Okay, so let's find the clue in our touch step. So here, there's a point and then only one point here. Okay, for our touch step. But in our point step, there's 2 point. Okay, next is in our close step. This one is so easy to identify. Close step like this only. Okay, all right. Please remember the picture of a close step. Next is a number 4 slide step. Okay, in a slide step, we can see the word slide. Okay, so if you see the picture of this one with a word slide, then that one is a slide step. Okay, please remember the picture. And now for the last one, the waltz step, it's easy. There is a word written here. Raise the heel, then bring down. So if you see this one, it's a waltz step. Okay, there's a clue, huh? I'm giving you the clue of each picture. Again, for the touch step, only 1 point. For the point step, 2 points there. For the close step, no feet goes up or down, right? It's just a straight like this, close step. Then for the slide, there's a word slide for the clue. And for the waltz, there's a word raise heel, then bring it down, okay? So those are our basic dance step. Okay, now what is speed? Okay, speed refers to how quickly or slowly you perform a movement in a certain of time. So if you are doing it slowly, it means slow movements are careful and prolonged. Okay, so those are slow movements. If it is fast movements, they are quick and sudden. If it is fast movements, they are quick and sudden. Okay, so again, slow movements, they are careful and prolonged. Fast movements, they are quick and sudden. For this one, there's a true or false. Okay, so we have here, these are the words we used to describe or compare movements done in a longer periods of time. Okay, so we have slow movement, slower movement, and slowest movement. While in we use fast, faster, and fastest to describe or compare movements done in shorter periods of time. So we use fast movements, faster movement, and fastest movement. Okay, so that's all for our PE. Let's proceed to our computer. So for our computer, please remember the CPU. What is a CPU? A central processing unit, and it also known as the brain of computer. Where can you find our CPU? It is located inside the system unit. Again, the CPU is known as the brain of computer, and it's inside the system unit. CPU means central processing unit. Okay, so now let's proceed to the two main parts of the system unit. We have the external parts and we have also the internal parts. So what are the parts that you can see in our external or outside the system unit? So we have the casing, power switch, reset switch, USB port, CD and DVD ROM drive, headset and speaker port, and other ports, and also the LED or the light emitting diode. So for our system unit external and internal parts, you are going to write in if it is inside or out if it is outside. So again, please remember, these are the external parts, the one that we can see outside the system unit. Again, we have casing, power switch, reset switch, USB port, CD and DVD and ROM drive, headset port, ports, other ports, and the LED. Okay, now let's proceed to our internal parts. The internal parts are located where? Of course, inside the system unit. And we only have microprocessor, ROM and RAM chip, motherboard, and power supply. Okay, again, for the internal parts, you can find this inside the system unit. Microprocessor, the ROM and RAM chip, the motherboard, and the power supply. Okay, so for your exam, it's like this. You are gonna write in or out. So again, microprocessor, in or out? It's in. Next, motherboard, in or out? Yeah, it's in. Next, number 4, the LED, in or out? Of course, out. And the last one, casing. All right, it is out. Okay, so like this, you are going to identify the parts, the internal and external, if they are located outside or inside. Okay, now let's proceed to our output devices. And we have here the monitor, the printer, and the speaker, right? Well, we're done already. Not yet. So the output device, let's proceed first to the monitor. So a monitor is like a what? A TV. And the one that you can see in the screen is called soft copy. Again, the monitor looks like a TV, and the output that you can see this in the screen monitor is called soft copy. Okay, so we have the 3 kinds of monitor. Please, we have the cathode ray tube monitor, the liquid crystal display monitor, and the light emitting diode monitor. Okay, so let's proceed now to the parts of a monitor. So we have here the display screen. Okay, this is the monitor stand, the monitor base, adjustment buttons, power switch, and speaker. Again, display screen, monitor stand, monitor base, adjustment buttons, power switch, and speaker. Okay, next, let's proceed to our printer. The printer will allow you to what? Print data. So the printed data or output is called hard copy. So when it is in the monitor screen, it is called soft copy. If it is now if it is printed already, it is now hard copy because you can touch it now. Okay? So next, let's proceed to the 3 types of a printer. So this one, remember the picture? You are going to, there's a picture there and you are going to choose the correct name of each picture. Okay, po, of our, this one, the the printer. Okay, so this one is the dot matrix printer. Please remember, this one is the dot matrix printer. The other one, this, if it is the long one, the inkjet printer. And the last one, the, if it is 2-layer, then it is a laser printer. Again, dot matrix printer, inkjet printer, and laser printer. Also, other output devices, this one is a projector, speaker, headphone or headset, plotters, braille translator. Okay, again, let's name again the different printer and other output devices. Again, there's a picture in the exam, and you are going to find the name of each picture. So this one is a dot matrix printer. This one is a inkjet printer. This one is a laser printer, a projector, speaker, headphone and headset, and plotters. And the last one is a braille translator. Okay, now let's proceed to our computer memory. And we have a main memory and secondary memory. Okay, the main memory can be seen inside the system unit. So there are only 2. We have the RAM and the ROM. The RAM is random access memory and the ROM is read-only memory. Okay po? So we have these are the main memory, the RAM and the ROM. Now let's proceed to the secondary memory. The secondary memory is a backup device. Okay, it's a backup because you can save data and information in it for the future use. Okay po, and it's not inside the system unit. It's in another what's this, device. Okay po, so that's the secondary memory are hard disk, CDR, CDRW, CD-ROM, DVD, USB flash drive, and SD and micro SD or memory card. So these are the secondary memory. Again, I gave you already a clue to know the main and secondary memory, right? The main memory, just remember, it's only 2, the RAM and the ROM. And the other memories, they are secondary memory. Okay? So now, let's proceed to the parts of a desktop. Remember that we have the desktop icons, the wallpaper, and the taskbar. Okay, those are the things that you can see in our desktop. Okay, desktop, icons, wallpaper, and the taskbar. This is the taskbar. Also, you can find there in our desktop the notification area. Okay, there. task view icon. Okay, now for the, what's this? For the start menu, when you click this one, the start, you can see the username, the tiles, the search, what else? The file explorer, the recent views or most viewed, the settings, it's also in our start menu, the power, and the all apps. Okay po? So we have there again in our start menu, we have the username, tiles, recent views, file explorer, settings, power, and all apps, and the search. Okay po? The search. So in our exam here for our task desktop and start menu, you are going to write SM or DT. So that's all, everyone, and see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.